Hello, hello. How we all doing? I sweat. I am absolutely freezing currently. But welcome on in, guys. Scare redeems. Yes. So those ones are for. What are they for? What did I set to? I think it's like the cheers, subs, and gifteds are all set up to be a loud, sudden noise. Comfy, gentle down your voice today? I sound different? What do you mean? I'm talking like I normally do. I think. Khrai's about to give me a whole crisis here. You do sound more comfortable? I didn't think so. I just feel like I sound cold. Oh wait. Oh, it said wait till 2 days later. So today we're doing the new Archon quest that has appeared. That I have waited ever so patiently for release for. And also waited very patiently to actually play it too. Thought this was going to be proper Playtime 3. I was meant to do that at the weekend, but I ended up not feeling up to streaming a bit. So that is going to be put to Wednesday because I'm busy tomorrow. We'll go to this. We'll have focused experience mode so that we can actually focus on the Archon quest. But how's everyone doing today? Surprise? Oh my gosh, it's a J. How you doing, buddy? Like we weren't just talking 5 minutes ago. Bum, bum, bum. I can't remember what happened last time we were in the quest, so here we go. Now you had zero idea I'll be here. Yeah. Hi Sky, welcome on in. I'm gonna auto this so I can cuddle up in my blankets a bit more.
If only he was down for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up
How are you
before,
feeling? You said you
there's
might be
no
getting
way
sick
he's
again.
gonna laugh
So it
again.
turns out it was my allergies. My allergies flared up. But because it felt so similar to when I was getting a cold a couple weeks back, I genuinely just thought I was getting sick again. I hate Primal's new VA. Nah. I prefer the new VA to the old one. But even then, I'm still not used to playing in the English voiceover. So I'm used to a less annoying Paimon as it is. So, we're meeting up with Flynn's. The boy. We get to meet up with the boy. Am I going the right way? Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. If there's any audio or video issues, do let me know, by the way, because I feel like I might need to alter a couple of bits. Yeet! I'll forever prefer old Paimon making you want to skip cutscenes because she's so annoying. Yeah. I mean, the old VA was a bit of a problematic person, so... I'm not gonna get into that, though. Ooh, sparkly. Oh, it's Llama! Oh, and Nefa and Aino and Jehovah.
I can barely sense
No, Yehoda.
Kuvaki at all.
Drama, drama, drama?
The whole area feels like soulless.
There was a lot of it.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
Fair, fair. I like the voice, not the person. Yeah.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
To be powerful. Maybe.
Everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. but it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen
He's
him
just
nor found
gathering
any
his
trace of
forces,
his presence.
guys.
That is,
What could
until
possibly
this
go
morning,
wrong?
when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
Oh
And
no.
we're sure that Rare did this.
Who else was it going to be, Paimon?
Who else? He's the
Oh.
only one who could pull off a stunt like that.
Okay, I know answering for me.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Oh no.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but...
Yeah, didn't he
Well,
shout out a bunch of names?
nice knowing you guys, I guess.
Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere and not cry, waiting for his chance to strike. Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows.
There's logic to staying
Unless
hiding in the
something
shadows.
went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their
Maybe he's not
tracks
completely
so
lost his
perfectly?
mind and he has some logic left. Just a thought.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality.
Maybe
It may be
maybe
that he is
the
simply
past
living in a
psychology
world of his
classes are
own.
coming out here.
That sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark.
Yep.
Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Khrai, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
Why was she hired by Nefer again?
Nothing. He'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone,
Then we would not be doing very well.
just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Khrai, or the Pillar of Embla.
Ooh.
One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
That sounds like
A
it
perfectly
poses a
reasonable
little bit of a
hypothesis.
problem there.
However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rerir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Yes.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right?
No, we have literally zero choice in this matter, I know.
And if we do run into Rerir, what then? That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind. Didn't you say the...
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible.
But what if I want to fight him? What
We need
then?
to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anetha, let's go.
They got there quick. It showed us where everyone but Flynn's went. We'll go to the Frost Moon Enclave over here. This way. Oh, the whole gang's here. Let's go.
Any leads?
Nope, diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
Yeah.
So, you guys didn't find anything either? Not loving the word either.
Hi, Spoon.
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual.
Hi,
But by
hi,
the
how
time
you
I got to
doing?
his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding
I
his
too
time
also
for
don't
a
stay in
while
one place
now.
for long. It drives me crazy.
The question is, where?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty
I like
of
how Flynn's is
chances
just
to
so
take it.
nonchalant of, oh yeah, I still have this fragment in my possession, by the way, guys.
Turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Probably shouldn't tempt fate.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it!
No. Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Oh no, Columbina. Oh, cutscene already? Oh! I didn't expect this so quickly. My gosh. Oh, would you look at that? It's Rerir.
Why is he attacking the damn select? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
I love the fight scenes of Genshin so much. Oh!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here.
On it.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh!
Look where your
Oh boy.
light has gotten you. Now
That escalated quickly.
plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Paimon, let's be real. Tugging at whatever those things are is going to do absolutely nothing. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh. Oh yeah, she has loads of power because moon goddess stuff.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect to get a cutscene that quickly. That was very speedy. Oi.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I
He's a
doubt his strength can
threat to the
even
nation.
beat
How about the
Continental
entirety of Teyvat?
When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frostmoon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
Now she
There are many
realizes.
reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated
Aw,
hostility
Columbina.
towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp.
Oh dear.
This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own.
It's
The
very
list goes
likely
on.
that one, I'd say.
But right now,
Considering he's
Causing
been
a
going
counter-theft
and
should be our
finding
number one
Kavaki everywhere
priority.
else.
the likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Khrai undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest
She got this. She absolutely got this.
Running is our only option.
Oh. Oh.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape. Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
I mean, it kind of makes sense for Columbian attacked as bait, though.
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf.
Well, if I want to risk my neck on her behalf, though.
But
then?
while it's howling at the moon. What is it? The Frostmoon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home. So you needn't ask me to stay. We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Rera's
Sure,
true
words have
objective
not been
remains
spoken.
unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frostmoon Scions so long ago.
Do you know?
It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their
Okay, Llama
entitlement.
actually does understand.
If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon
Like, how is this bigger urgency of, oh yeah, River is
Any
really
relationship
powerful
based
and
on
we
need
need to
is
find a way,
purely
figure out a way
transactional.
to go
What I
against him.
truly hope
But they're here
is
having a
that you'll
heart-to-heart
choose
instead.
to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then. I'll do as you say.
It's okay, Columbina, you just sit there, look pretty, we'll sort out the rest.
Transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength. The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two.
Which makes perfect
Yet
sense.
moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing
Of course, of
Khrai
course,
from
of
the eternal moon's
course.
marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh! Oh dear. That's not good.
It's the wild hunt. Even faster than we expected. We'll have to
Even
finish
faster
this
than we
conversation
expected.
later.
You were having a whole one-to-one heart-to-heart session. What do you expect? How long did you think they were gonna take?
Which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here.
Do we get to do stuff now? Maybe? Yay!
The long sleep beckons. Close your
I love Flynn's.
They just keep
I absolutely adore Flynn's.
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them. And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. This goes on much longer.
New. Boom. Suffer. Why are you still alive?
The long sleep beckons.
By the Frost Moon of old. Forest, protect us.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
New.
Preparing for dust up.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Oh my gosh. This is impossible.
Be silent. To dust. Beware the creatures of the night.
Oh no. This didn't look good. Oh! Oh, look, a wolf's gravestone. Oh my gosh, it's Varka. Oh, his in-game model looks gorgeous. Hell yeah. Can't wait to click your streams later today. Oh boy. Which ones?
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
No. What makes you think that? Yeah, at least introduce yourself before you start insulting us.
Whoa! You're Barca? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Okay.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move.
That's the
There's no
one.
time to
Yeah,
waste.
yeah, sure. The one you asked and the another I found funny. I can't remember which one I asked for, if I'm being honest, Spoon. The brain doesn't brain much these days.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Apologies.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Khrai, and a contact hub for the Northern
Oh, the pup.
Intelligence Network,
Yes, that one.
aka the Black
The
Market
black
of
market
Intel.
of intel?
No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information.
Because of all your yelps and a little
Their
scared of.
headquarters
Yeah.
are in Khrai, but they've got contacts in every nation.
Mhm.
As an expeditionary force on foreign soil. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Khrai should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yeah, hi, Honorary Knight of
Allow me
Favonius. Nice to meet you.
introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than anyone expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from
Oh,
an
man.
near without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. Knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him.
Shame.
I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
And welcome back from the ads.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Probably.
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Khrai? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it.
Just a little bit, you know?
So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Khrai is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners.
Yep.
That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
Do you need some time or do you need a drink?
Sorry, Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter.
You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new
Hi,
variable?
we're the variable.
You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rarir is an individual with an agenda. That said, while I know I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
Yeah.
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Khrai and Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still,
Yeah, I hope they do.
Assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring.
Oh no.
I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari, Khrai of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
No.
Right now, we've got at least
I'll let
3
Varka
things to
come up with
consider.
those.
Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rarir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Khrai's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rarir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
New
How
power.
so?
Have you thought of something,
Ayo?
Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power, enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right.
Let's go.
If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go
To be fair,
alone.
she didn't say she was going to go on her own.
Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarier's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Khrai for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Khrai has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty
Oh,
conclusion
oh,
for
Nefer.
someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
He heard me. Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius
Humble.
requesting
Oh.
a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details. Miss Nefer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Khrai. We can't do this
Oh,
without
Varga?
Curatorium,
Yeah.
but I knew
It's the
it'd be a
fabulous
tough job
Varga
to
Khrai.
win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think you could have gotten settled in Khrai without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig.
Oh.
Of course, I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence
He looks
Network.
like HSR Aventurine, but less twinky. Yes.
Pretty much seen and heard
Yes,
it
he
all.
does.
Please.
Aventurine is my preferred.
To the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
I also apologize for how quiet I am. I'm half locked in,
Well,
half
this
really
certainly
tired.
qualifies as an
I
unforeseen
haven't slept a lot
crisis.
the past few days.
On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you
Like,
all
don't
the
get me
best of
wrong,
luck.
worth it, but
So
so
you're just gonna
tired.
sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without
As much
you?
as I want to do a whole stream
I'd say
and do the
you'd better
entire
make it worth my while.
Archon quest, I
don't
may
work
cut
for
it short
free.
so that I can go and nap for a
I
little bit.
can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission.
Oh yeah, I forgot that those two don't get along.
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices.
Oh, so she's
The riskier the
expensive.
job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come
Hi,
up
Danya's
short,
cute.
then
Bye
maybe
bye,
you
not
can
Cry
take the
Story.
difference out of my next few
Wait, bye
paychecks.
because not Cry
Things
Story?
got really dangerous during the
Ah,
Frost
yes,
year.
yes.
If
Enjoy.
this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune.
I fear I would listen very well to Nefer if she was talking to
Very
me.
well. Yehoda, I will help.
Oh my god, Dan is
But
starting
just
to
this
not fight back
once.
when I called them
Don't
cute. This
count
is
on
progress.
happening again.
Zenith, it's
Flint,
partially I'm too
what
tired to
fragment
fight
the warrior
back,
was after?
if I'm being
Still
completely
have it on
honest.
Of course.
I'm
Let
like
me borrow it.
trying
I
really
need to
hard
follow
not
up
to
with more
doze
leads.
off.
Wait,
Hi,
you
Ellen
were
Dari. You can't stay, just wanted to drop
This is
by
top
to wish a wonderful
secret
stream. I'm
Night
probably
night.
not going to be
We
streaming
have
much
things to
longer.
look after ourselves. Plus, I
When it's a
know we can
win.
count on you.
No.
So we'll
No,
leave the intel
no,
gathering
don't
in
turn
your
this on
hands.
me being adorable.
And that brings me
No.
to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time
I'm just
to make our move,
tired.
so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
When is Danya not adorable
Come
though?
off it, you two. Quit
I'm
playing
not.
heroes.
I'm not
I'm
normally.
way ahead of you
I don't
here.
know where this
And
idea
that's what
comes
it is. I have
from.
the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to
Oh.
make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Khrai. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Genius idea.
Sorry.
Biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others.
I've also had quite the day, so it has slightly tired me out. Started with the my train for getting to work got delayed by 40 minutes, and then it ended up being cancelled instead. And then work was quiet, so it was boring. And then I found out that I need to start replacing my phone out because one of the panels on the back started lifting, and that's not a great sign.
Wait, and you two?
So I'm debating
What
whether
are
to
you
go
doing
up to
at the
the
Kuvaki
Flip
Experimental
7,
Design Bureau?
which is looking more likely
We've
because
been
I'm
doing
a
our best
Samsung
Commando
user
since
through and
like-
through,
But if you're just gonna
or
waltz up here like
getting
this,
an
you're seriously
iPhone,
pressing your luck.
or tracking,
Don't
using
blame us
iPhone
for doing what
primarily
we
for
have
my
to.
VTuber activities, and then using an old phone that I've got as my
I'm not
personal.
looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need
But
to
yeah, there's a
remind
couple of
you that
options
you're
there.
Still a wanted fugitive for deserting us.
She's a harbinger, let her desert
Desperation
you if she
brought
wants to.
forward ties, and the crisis we're all up against. We'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let's go, Sanjana.
But
But what?
no, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
She's got such a smug little smile on her face. That's adorable. Ugh. This is
So
fine.
tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out.
Are you
for
sure
your
about
sake.
that? I feel like you're about to.
What?
Wait, Mother's here?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with our Lakino. Is she in Khrai?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Khrai are me and... what is it you need to speak to her about
Wait.
anyway?
Who else is in Nodcry? Sorry?
Rebrier is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Your hiccups are so cute. Shut up. No. I refuse. Absolutely not. This might be random, but Twitch gave me a notification telling me that your stream has Genshin drops. I don't play Genshin nor follow you. Found it interesting, so here, have fun. Thank you, and welcome on in, Rainbow Pikachu. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. And would Pikachu happen to be your favorite Pokemon? We're currently playing on through the newest story quest part of Genshin Impact, and it is quite the time. Interesting thing, but no, it happens to be Gengar. Gengar is adorable. Gengar is absolutely adorable, and it's a Pokemon that I've already caught on the Cobblemon server that I'm playing.
Before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Well, I caught it as Ghastly, because my friend is also obsessed with Gengar.
Have you held any tea
So I
parties lately?
caught Ghastly, gave it to her so that she could evolve it.
Yeah,
And all that
obviously.
jazz.
You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here? If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone.
How terrible.
they've been a
They're
real
curious
joy.
about where someone's
I
gone.
bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
That is quite the move, though.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Oh.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
I love Sandrani's character. Very, very much.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be
Not the
seeing him
ginger.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia!
Oh.
Have Favronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a
Let's
message
go.
from me too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
How generous.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power.
She's
It
kind of
brings
right,
back
though.
Memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do.
Oh, what's your reason for staying? Do tell.
Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
I love when the characters just give her like really smug little smiles. It's such a beautiful scene.
That might be your plan.
But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Is it Arlecchino?
Huh? What do you mean?
Is Mother here already?
Listen.
Oh. Oh. It's not Arlecchino. Okay.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed
I was
straight
so
for the
excited to think
facility.
we were seeing Arlecchino for a second there.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what?
Man, all the talk of tea parties makes me want to have a tea
You'll
party.
be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
Oh. Okay then.
Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapons system. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor.
It's not so secret if you're telling us where it is.
Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All the melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
How terrible. Oh, more cutscene time.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
I have a feeling I know the answer. Oh. Oh, this is cool. What do you mean lock onto target? How does one do that? Why are you so close? Get lost. So confused. This is trippy. It's cool being able to see through this perspective of the different machines, but it's like very, very trippy as well whilst trying to figure out what on earth you're doing. Maybe if I just keep clicking. You know what? I take it back when I said that I thought the Revere would win. I think her machines might stand a chance. Or at least a little bit of one.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
I feel like this is Valorant shooting practice. Why am I being hit? Oh, that's why. I think. Or maybe not.
All backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Okay. Oh, there's more? More fun to be had, Sanjana, and you're not telling us yet? There's just more and more of them. They don't stop coming. Dang, this Archon quest goes hard. It does, doesn't it? Like, I like the new perspective of it that it's doing through letting us play as Sandra and his minions, though. Machine severely damaged. Oh no! What are you gonna? Oh, hello, good sir. Adding guns to Genshin. I know, right? Oh. 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 Okay. Sorry, sir. Here I was just internally going, I'd do anything Sandrani asked me, but then I realized this man also exists.
Polonia, get him!
I don't think Polonia's gonna do much. Oh. Yeah, I don't think your grand speech is going to do much against him.
She's not here.
Oh.
Where did she go?
She left.
Hey, over here, you big...
Moon.
He only wants Columbina.
Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Oh. Oh, goddamn. Oh, the little Neferdoodle in the corner is adorable. I'm covering it up for you guys, but it's adorable. Oh my gosh. Is she gonna sit and have tea or something? Is that what this situation is? We're just chilling and having a cup of tea?
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon.
She's adorable.
It's actually kind of nice.
She's a little scatterbrained, but it's adorable.
Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Now.
Whenever we
Maybe.
wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job,
Man, can they stop fighting for one moment and just think that their entire living place may be in peril? And that they should probably work on a solution to that before anything?
And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That
Sit
won't
there
be
and look pretty.
necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day.
Oh.
Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Oh. It's Dory, isn't it?
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again.
It's Dory. I can tell.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Zoom.
Hey, aren't you?
What is
Knew it.
What's the
They said sombrero and I got it immediately.
Swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Khrai, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Khrai. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the and when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus,
Let's
any other
go.
friends you
Discount
send my way
time.
will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
Hell yeah.
Guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of this. At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Then yes, please.
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
You're...
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Khrai in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 more. Deal?
Deal, I guess. It doesn't seem like the best deal, but I guess it's our only option that we have to take.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
A mood.
That will be all.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your... So remember, don't...
Oh?
Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
I guess I'm not doing a short stream then, because this is just going to carry on, isn't it?
I made
Oh.
it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria.
Reminds me of all the architecture that's in Konamiya,
A
though.
very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Oh, we get to play as her. Let's go.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They
Oh.
didn't sign their name, but they must have been close.
Wait, I could. Oh, I'll have to go through it all again if I leave now. Darn. We'll keep going until I can get a
I went to Joseph's for drinks today.
exit where I'm not gonna have to go through half the story again.
But I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I...
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. That would explain why they use so much stone in them. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it?
Making a big purchase. He really is a professional, despite what he's become. It seems like he's retained certain habits, at least. Did Rary rip it out in...
Oh?
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled.
Sorry.
It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is a love note, huh?
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that, the burial place of a fallen moon?
That sounds like it could be of use to us. Is this a doorway? Oh.
Right over here. Over here.
Oh, Dainsleif, hello?
Dane! Oh, and, Vediflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hey, yo.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
The big question, oh no.
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now.
Oh.
A member of the King's Guard.
That's quite secretive there.
Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
It's everything.
Vediflnir, Dainsleif's elder brother.
Oh, Dainsleif had a brother?
Known of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Probably not.
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly
So in
normal.
theory, something traumatic happened to Rerir.
Anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something
If I remember
more
rightly, it's
unsettling
called
about
Marie
seeing
Antoinette
what used
syndrome,
to be.
where the traumatic experience causes the hair to turn white. Same as what Ken Kaneki had in Tokyo Ghoul. Oh my gosh, the height difference.
Felindus? You're back early?
Oh, that's the Lindus.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
in theory?
Vediflnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vediflnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
Maybe he
So,
just doesn't want to
you're
cause
worried?
problems for the family.
You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us?
Oof.
I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry. You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember.
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
Very true.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Damn.
Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference.
It looks like he's going
Meanwhile,
through it.
every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows.
Oh, that's the
ever more
bloodline with
intense.
Arlecchino.
The opposition tried to speak
And
out,
if I remember rightly.
but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
Dagger came out of nowhere. Oh. I fear he may have just snapped.
Thelindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon
Darn. I thought he was going to be honest with her for a second.
But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rerir. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy
She's
in a way
adorable.
I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
Go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard.
Oh, he was trying to keep her
Clearly
safe.
doesn't want his would-be fiancé to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People
It's
in the
even sound.
intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Right, this way. That we just came from again. Okay. Oh, they were doors.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Reir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
Man,
After
that's a
all these
lot of
years
them.
since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
That tends to be how
Indeed,
bloodlines work.
Cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Venster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Khaenri'ah has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Nope.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rae'Hir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rae'Hir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Magic. That's what it is. I won't take any other answer.
So, he's late after all. Just you
Oh
wait,
no.
Rae'Hir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Flattery.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes.
Oh.
You'll see I'm not lying.
Oh.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rae'Hir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rae'Hir.
Oh
He claims
no.
to be one of the king's guards.
Oh no.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life.
Oh,
as a
she didn't
brutal
even find out from Rae'Hir himself.
You must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple.
How strange. Rae'Hir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. Rae'Hir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think...
Ouch, my eyes. Why must it go straight to white?
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rurir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Yes.
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that
Two
was
very different
amazing.
reactions.
We're not worthy. We're not. I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
if I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details.
Oh, we're with Columbina for this part. Ooh.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but with them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rare. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again. Oh, guess you're right. All right. Time to zip it.
I didn't think Paimon was capable of that. Oh wait. Wait, I can finish. Finally. I cry. Do I bother getting the rewards? No, I should be okay, I think. Nah, it's fine. I don't need to do that. However, I am gonna close off there. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep on stream, and I would rather not. Was lurking whilst I assembled a desk. Oh, you were desk assembling. Let's go. But I'm gonna see who's currently live that I can raid into. Please, please. What do you mean, please, please? Sleep stream? No, I'm not comfortable with the idea of sleeping on stream. Khrai. My apologies. It's not for me. Thanks. You're welcome. I wish it could have been a bit longer, but I have nearly fallen asleep a couple of times during.
They've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit.
Why is it restarted?
They might not have seen us yet, but with them constantly sweeping
Oh?
the area, our way out is completely
Thanks, you're welcome. I'm looking at who's live I can throw you to. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Wait. I'm throwing you at Zenith. Zenith's lovely. You know Zenith. Go give him some love. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. So see you then. Bye bye.